Who are you?
You ran?
I'm waiting for Anna to bring me my breakfast.
He says he's waiting for Anna to bring him his breakfast. It's not possible.
I'm going to see what Frau Grubach has to say about this.
Listen, I think you better stay here.
You should have stayed in your room. Didn't he tell you?
Who are you? What do you want? Where's Frau Grubach?
You can't go out. You're under arrest.
Am I? Why?
We are not authorized to tell you. Go to your room and wait. Oh, wait a minute. Let's have a look at this. This is a very nice nightshirt you're wearing, isn't it?
It's beautiful.
Listen, we're going to take care of that nightshirt for you. You don't mind, do you? We're going to look after all your underwear, in fact. But don't worry. If your case turns out all right, you'll get it all back.
You see, it's much better you give it to us than leave it in the depot. If you leave it in the depot, it'll either be pinched or they'll sell it. In any case, you'll never see it again. You'll never see your underwear again.
If you leave it in the depot.
Excuse me. That's my breakfast.
Bloody good.
Here are my identity papers. I want to see yours. And I want to see the warrant for my arrest.
Good Christ! Why'd you keep trying to provoke us? Let me tell you something. We are probably the closest friends you've got in the world at this moment.
It's a fact.
Here are my identity papers.
What do we want with those? Do you think you'll get this trial of yours over with quicker by arguing with your warders about identity papers and warrants? We're just warders. Do you understand? We can't make head nor tail of a legal document. We've got nothing to do with your case, except to guard you for as long as we are told and get paid for it.
Take me to your inspector.
When he tells us to, not before. Listen, why don't you go into your room and sit there quietly? You're going to need all your strength. I can tell you that. But, look, if you want to give us a little money, we're perfectly happy to get you some breakfast from the cafe down the street.
The inspector wants you.
At last.
What
What do you think you're doing going to appear before the inspector in your shirt?
Leave me alone.
He'll have us flogged and you flogged too.
Stop pushing me.
Put on a jacket, come on.
Ridiculous.
Not that.
It has to be black.
But it's not the official trial yet, is it?
It has to be black!
Well, in that case, I'll put on a black tie, too.
Go and tell the inspector that he's getting dressed.
Joseph Kay?
Yes,
I suppose you're a bit surprised at what's happened to you this morning.
I certainly am. I certainly am surprised, but not very surprised.
You're not very surprised.
I mean, can I sit down?
It's not usual.
I mean, of course I'm surprised. But after all, the world is the world. One gets used to surprises. One doesn't take them too seriously. Especially the kind of thing that's going on here today.
Why's that?
Well, I'm not going as far as to say I look on the whole thing as a joke.
Quite right.
But it's hardly to be taken seriously, is it? I mean, I know I'm being charged. But with what? And on what grounds? And who is making the accusation? That is what I would like to know. This is a legally constituted state. The rule of law is fully established. Who are you? What is your authority? I demand clear answers to these questions.
You've really got it all wrong. We know nothing about your case. I don't even know whether you've been charged. You've just been arrested. That's all we know. But don't worry about us. Worry about yourself. Worry about what might happen to you. And don't talk so much.
I must phone a lawyer.
Phone who you like.
I need a lawyer.
I don't see the point, quite frankly.
You don't see the point of my calling a lawyer when I'm supposed to be under arrest? What the hell are you talking about?
No. All I meant was, I just don't see the point of calling a lawyer.
Well, then, I won't.
No, do if you feel like it. There's a phone in the hall. I saw it.
No, I won't. I don't want to. Get away from that window! Look, why don't we bring this matter to a close? Why don't we shake hands all round and call it a day? I don't see...
Can't do that. Can't call it a day, I'm afraid. Can't bring it to a close just yet. But on the other hand, I'm not saying you should give up hope. You're only under arrest, that's all. Well, we're off. You can go to work. You can go to your bank.
Go to the bank? How can I go to the bank if I'm under arrest?
There's nothing to stop you going to the bank.
Then this arrest isn't serious, as I said.
Well, that's not for me to say. It's just an arrest. It's not for me to say how serious it is. That's for others. You don't have to go to the bank, of course. Do what you like. But I did arrange for these 3 colleagues of yours to be at your disposal to make your arrival at the bank as inconspicuous as possible.
Rabensteiner.
Kulich. Kaminer.
Good morning. I didn't recognize you. What are you all doing here?
Oh,
Just the man. Morning. We've had a very encouraging letter from Herr Schimmick.
Ah, good.
I understand that those bonds that we recommended him for purchase last month are performing very well.
Happy birthday, sir.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
There are some presents for you, sir, from the staff.
Oh, really? How nice of them. Fräulein Bösner.
Yes?
It's me.
Oh. Okay. Good evening.
I've been waiting to have a word with you.
A word?
Yes.
Now?
Yes.
Does it have to be now?
I've been waiting for you since 9 o'clock.
It's just that I'm so tired I could drop. Well, if it has to be now, come into my room for a minute. I mean, we can't talk here. People are asleep. Please, sit down. So? What is it?
This morning, your room was disarranged a little. It was disarranged by other people, but it was partly my fault. I wanted to apologize to you.
My room?
That's right, yes. How it came about is not worth talking about.
Well, surely that's the really interesting part, isn't it?
No. No, it isn't.
Oh. Well, I don't want to, pry. So... Well, I can't see... Nothing's been disturbed. Oh, no! Look, all my photographs have been muddled up. Oh. What's been happening here? Who did this?
Not me. It wasn't me. I swear to you, I didn't touch your photographs. The fact is, the Commission of Inquiry brought along 3 bank clerks. One of them, I'll get him sacked as soon as possible, must have interfered with your photographs.
A Commission of Inquiry?
Yes, to see me.
No. I don't believe it.
Why? Do you believe I'm innocent?
Innocent? Innocent of what? Anyway, I hardly know you. No, what I really meant was, you've got to be a pretty big criminal, haven't you? For them to set up a commission of inquiry.
I can see you don't know much about legal matters.
No, I don't. But guess what? I'm going to join a law firm next month. I've always been attracted by the law.
Really? Good. Well, perhaps you might be able to help me with my case.
Why not?
You see, the thing's too petty for me to drag in a lawyer, but I might well need an advisor. Who knows?
But if I'm to be your advisor, then I really must know what it's all about.
I don't know what it's about. I haven't been told what it's about.
Is this a joke? And it's so late. Oh. I'm so tired.
It wasn't actually a commission of inquiry at all. I only called it that because I couldn't think of a better name for it. There was no interrogation. You see, I was merely placed under arrest.
What was it like?
Horrible.
That's too vague.
Is it? Shall I show you what it was like, then?
I'm tired.
You came in so late.
Yes, well, I didn't know that you were...
The inspector was sitting in the middle of this room at your bedside table. The two warders sat on the chest. The three clerks stood by your photographs. There was a white blouse hanging on that window. Still is. Look, a white blouse. I was awake, wide awake, but the inspector shouts at me as if I'm asleep, as if he's waking me up. He shouts, "Joseph K!"
God.
Don't be afraid. I'll sort everything out. But who's in there? There's no one sleeping there.
It is. A nephew of Frau Grubach's. A captain. I forgot about it myself. Oh, why did you shout? Why did you have to shout like that?
There's nothing to be worried about.
Oh, please, go away. Go on. Please. Go on, please. He can hear everything.
Come here. He can't hear us here. What's his name?
His name? Oh. Lance.
Lance. Lance. I don't know him.
Please.
Now listen. There's no danger. I promise you. Frau Grubach adores me. I'm her favorite. I've also lent her a substantial sum of money. Now listen. Listen to me. I'll agree to any explanation you suggest of how we came to be together in your room, provided it's plausible. If you want it spread around that I assaulted you, then we'll tell Frau Grubach precisely that, and she'll believe it. She believes everything I say. Why shouldn't she believe I assaulted you?
No, because the knocking frightened me, that's all. I take full responsibility for anything that happens in my room. Now, please, go. Please, go. Come here. Look. He's listening. Good night.
The telephone for you, Herr K.
Good morning, Joseph K.
Joseph K.
Yes?
There will be a first hearing of your case this coming Sunday.
This Sunday.
This coming Sunday.
I see.
We don't want to disturb your working week, so we assume Sunday suits you. But if not, please do say so. Hearings can be heard at night. Herr K.
Yes.
So we assume Sunday suits you.
Yes, yes, quite convenient.
It is essential that you appear, of course. Absolutely obligatory.
Yes, of course.
So the date is agreed. coming Sunday.
Right.
The address is number 48, Juliusstrasse.
Juliusstrasse.
Bad news.
No. No.
Hello? Hello? Yes, Herr Strauss? Good morning. I have the documents ready for your signature for the proposal on the deposit store in Shiraka. No, that'll be no problem. Splendid. I'll get them off to you straight away. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Someone just rang me up and asked me to go somewhere, but they forgot to say the time.
Why don't you ring them back and ask?
Oh. It's not that important.
Yes? What is it?
I'm looking for a plumber called Lance.
A plumber called Lance?
Yes.
Lance. You sure his name is Lance? No, I'll tell you what. There is a plumber upstairs. At least I think he's a plumber. I mean, that's what he says he is. But I wouldn't swear his name is Lance. I mean, if I had to swear it on oath, I wouldn't swear it.
What's the trouble?
This man is looking for a man called Lance. He says he's a plumber.
Who is?
Lance.
Yes, there used to be a man called Lance up on the top floor. That's right. I remember. He was a plumber. Definitely. But I haven't been up there for years.
Thank you. I'm looking for a plumber called Lance.
Yeah. In there.
I said I was looking for a plumber, a man called Lance.
Yeah, that's right. In there. Told you go in there. Very late anyway. I have to shut the door after you. No one else is allowed in.
Come on.
on the corner.
I know the place, but I always
Yes,
had
will you
trouble.
go?
You should have been here an hour and 5 minutes ago. You should have been here an hour and 5 minutes ago.
I may be late, but at least I've come.
Yes, but I'm no longer obliged to hear you. However, I'm willing to make an exception in this case. Step up. You are a house painter.
No. I am senior clerk in a large bank. Your question, Mr. Examining Magistrate, as to whether I am a house painter, although it wasn't a question but a statement, demonstrates the kind of proceedings that are being instituted against me. You may argue that they are not legal proceedings at all, and you would be right. For they are, in fact, only legal proceedings if I recognize them as such. Well, for the moment, I do choose to recognize them, but only out of a kind of pity. These are the court records. Look at this miserable, smelly, grimy little book. Pathetic. What has happened to me, ladies and gentlemen, is only an isolated incident and of little importance. But it is an indication of the kind of intimidation many people are being subjected to. It is for these people I am speaking, not for myself.
Bravo! Bravo! And bravo again!
I was arrested 10 days ago. Those who arrested me were at the very best degenerate, arrogant, ignorant, and corrupt. Their every action declared this. They ate my breakfast. They even tried to steal my underwear. Such an arrest is exactly the same as being waylaid by a bunch of louts in a dark alley. No more, no less. The dignity of the law. What a joke! They chain-ganged 3 junior clerks from my bank as witnesses in order, obviously, to damage my public reputation and undermine my position at the bank. I want to remind you that I am quite detached from this whole business, and so I'm able to judge it calmly. There is no doubt that behind all the outward manifestations of this tribunal's authority, there exists a huge organization. An organization which not only employs corrupt warders, stupid inspectors, totally incompetent examining magistrates, but which also makes use of a judicial network of senior officials with a vast and indispensable retinue of servants, clerks, policemen, and other auxiliaries, perhaps even hangmen. No, I'm not afraid to use that word. And what is the significance of this great organization? I'll tell you. It consists of securing the arrest of innocent people and in instituting against them senseless proceedings that usually, as in my case, lead to nothing. Ah! Stop that! Throw them out! Order! Order! Throw them out myself!
It is my duty to point out to you that you have today thrown away all the advantages that a hearing can afford an arrested man.
To hell with you! And your damn hearings!
For you, Herr King, Paris, Prague.
Call back later.
But it's Monsieur Schrader himself.
I'll call back later.
Extremely sorry. I was unable to close the telephone.
Have there been any telephone messages for me this morning?
Telephone messages?
Yes.
Well, Monsieur Schrader from Paris.
No. Apart from that.
I'm sorry, Herr King. Who from?
Who from? From anyone!
There's no session today.
No session.
You're right. There's no session. Why didn't they tell me? How can they expect me to know? What are those books on the table?
They belong to the examining magistrate. You're not allowed to touch them. Do you want me to give any message to the examining magistrate?
Do you know him?
Of course I know him. My husband's the court usher.
Last Sunday, there was just a washtub in here.
We have to clear everything out of the room on days when the court's in session. It's so tiring. Listen, I'm sorry I caused a disturbance when you were doing your speech. It wasn't my fault. That man never leaves me alone. He's wild about me. He can't keep his hands off me. Even my husband has come to accept it. Well, he wants to keep his job. He's got to put up with it. The man's a law student, you see. They say he's going to be really powerful someday. But it was a pity you disturbed your speech. I was really enjoying it. I thought to myself, I only wish there was a way I could help him.
There is.
How?
Let me examine those books in the other room. God, this place is filthy. Obscene photographs. And more. And more. And more. So these are the law books that are studied here. These are the kind of men who are supposed to be judging me.
I'll help you. Let me help you. Come. Sit with me. You've got lovely dark eyes, haven't you? Such lovely dark eyes.
I don't see how you can help me. To help me, you'd have to know the senior officials well. You only know that little runt, the examining magistrate. He's hardly a senior official.
Well, he might be a minor official, but I can tell you, he never stops writing reports. Especially about you. Last Sunday, he was up till all I was writing. I woke up in the middle of the night, and he was looking down at me. My husband was fast asleep. And he whispered to me that he'd never forget the sight of me and me nightie in bed. So you see, he really fancies me. So it means I can influence him. Guess what he sent me yesterday? These lovely silk stockings. I mean, can you believe an examining magistrate would give such beautiful silk stockings to a woman like me? Shh. Bertol's watching us. Listen, don't be angry with me, but I've got to go to him. He's a disgusting man. Can't bear him. Just look at his bandy legs. But I've got to go to him. But listen, I'll come back. And then I'll go with you wherever you like. And you can do whatever you like with me.
Why don't you get out of here?
Not me, sir. You.
They've given him too much leeway. He should have been confined to his room. I've been trying to tell the examining magistrate, but it's like talking to a brick wall.
Have you seen a woman around here? My wife?
You're the court usher.
Yes. And I know you. I recognize you. You were here last Sunday, right? You're Defendant K.
I was speaking to your wife a short while ago. The student has taken her off to the examining magistrate.
You know, if I didn't depend on them so much, I'd have squashed that student on the wall ages ago. Here, next to the notice. I'm always dreaming of doing it. I think of him here. Right here!
a little above the floor. His arms outstretched, fingers spread out, his bandy legs twitching. Blood all over the place, total agony. Do you know what I mean? Unfortunately, so far, it's only a dream.
I understand your feelings.
But now it's gone from bad to worse. Before, he only took her to his own place, but now he's taking her to the examining magistrate as well. It's pretty humiliating, I can tell you. And there's bugger all I can do about it. You could do something about it. You could give that student such a hiding if you felt like it that he might really think twice before he touched her up again. But only a man like you could do it.
A man like me? Why?
Because you're an accused man. You've got nothing to lose. Well, I've got to report to the court offices. Do you want to come and have a look?
A look?
At the offices. No one will notice. I just thought you might be interested.
Yes. Why not?
What are they standing for?
They're all defendants.
Yes, but why are they standing? Who do they think I am? It's idiotic. What are you doing here? Why are you waiting here?
Come on, sir. The gentleman's only asking what you're waiting for. Answer him.
I'm waiting.
Move out of it! Don't block the corridor!
I asked you what you were doing here.
A month ago, I offered some evidence to the court concerning my case. I am now waiting for the court's view of it.
Well, let me tell you. I am also a defendant. But you'll have to wait a very long time before I offer evidence to this court. I can assure you of that. A very long time. I wouldn't demean myself. And I am also an accused man. Do you understand me?
I have offered evidence.
What are you saying? Are you saying that you don't believe that I am also a defendant? That I am also an accused man?
Oh, yes, yes.
No. Tell me the truth. Are you saying you don't believe me? Are you saying you don't believe that I'm an accused man? What are you saying? Speak up! Are you saying you don't believe me?
They're very sensitive, some of these defendants.
I think I'll go now.
You haven't seen everything yet.
I don't want to see everything. Actually, I'm tired. I feel tired. Which is the way out?
Well, you just go as far as the corner, turn right, straight down the corridor till you reach the door.
Can you show me the way? Please.
What do you mean? There is only one way. I've just told you the way. Anyway, I've got to deliver a message.
Come with me. Show me.
Don't shout. Stop all that shouting.
Come with me. Show me. Come with me. Show me.
First he wants to go, and then when you tell him 100 times that this is the exit, he won't move.
complained about us to the examining magistrate.
I didn't complain. I just gave him my views.
But, sir, if you only knew how badly we were paid, you wouldn't be so hard on us. I have a family to feed. Franz wants to get married.
But I never asked for you to be punished. I promise you. I was only concerned with the principle of the thing.
The punishment is well deserved.
Don't listen to him. This is a terrible tragedy, sir. Can't you see? We're professionals. We've never fallen down on a job. We had every prospect of promotion. We would have become floggers like him. But now look at us.
Can we perhaps discuss this? Is there any chance of...
There's no chance. Get your shirts off. Strip. They're talking rubbish. Do you think they would ever have made him a flogger? Don't be ridiculous. Look how fat he is. Do you know how he got so fat? He eats the breakfasts of all those he arrests. He ate your breakfast too, didn't he? I'll tell you something. No man with a belly like that stands a chance of becoming a flogger.
That's not true.
You let them go. Perhaps we could come to an arrangement.
You want to get me flogged as well, do you? No thanks.
Listen. They're blameless. Honestly. It's the organization that's to blame. It's the high officials who are to blame.
That's right. That is right.
If you were Birching, one of the senior judges, believe me, I would be right behind you.
It's my job to flog people I'm told to flog. And that's what I'm going to do.
Please get me up. He's older than me. He's not as sensitive as me. I'm sensitive. I'm in love with my fiancée. Please.
I'm not waiting any longer.
Don't scream. It's all right. It's me, the senior clerk.
Is everything all right?
There was a dog howling in the yard. You can get back to your work.
Yes, sir.
Does it?
Uncle, what
Is it true? Tell me. Is it true?
Excuse us, please.
Is it true? I'm asking you.
Sit down, Uncle.
I'm asking you if it's true.
I wish I knew what you were talking about.
I am your guardian. Your welfare is of the utmost importance to me. You know that. You're looking out of the window.
Sorry, what? Oh, suppose you've heard something about my trial.
Yes, I've heard about your trial. But just that there is a case against you. Not what sort of a case it is. So it is true.
Yes, it is.
And you can sit there calmly with a criminal case hanging over your head.
The calmer I am, the more chance I have.
Just tell me what it's all about. Is it something to do with the bank?
No, it isn't. Uncle, you're talking too loudly. You'd better go out. Come on.
What kind of a trial is it? I just don't understand.
Now I can speak.
Speak.
First of all, Uncle, this is not a case which will be heard by an ordinary court.
That's bad.
Why?
It's bad.
It's not something you should take too seriously, you know.
Open up, I'm a friend of the lawyer's.
Dr. Huld is ill.
What is it? His heart?
I think so.
Who is it, Leni?
It's your old friend, Albert.
Oh, Albert.
Oh. Not too good, eh?
I'm weaker every day.
Please leave us alone. I have some personal business to discuss with my friend.
Dr. Huld is ill. He isn't able to discuss any business.
You damned impertinent bitch!
Leni's a good girl. She looks after me. You can say anything in front of her.
But it isn't my business, it's somebody else's business.
Whose?
My nephew. I brought him along with me. Joseph K., senior clerk.
Forgive me, I didn't see you. All right, Leni, you can go. So you've come to see me on business. That's a different matter.
You look better already.
Yes, let me say at once that your nephew's case interests me so much that, well, my heart is not good. If he wished me to act on his behalf, I would be unable to resist such a challenge.
I don't understand.
Have I misunderstood? I thought you wanted to talk to me about your trial.
Well, of course he did. That's why we're here. What do you mean you don't understand?
I would like to know how on earth you could possibly know anything about me and my trial.
I see. I am a lawyer. I move in legal circles. People talk about different cases, and one remembers the more striking ones. Especially if the nephew of an old friend is involved. Nothing remarkable in that, surely?
You move in those circles.
Of course.
Really? You're talking like a child.
And you say they are discussing my case in these circles?
It certainly has been referred to. You see, my moving in these circles is of great advantage to my clients in many ways. My illness restricts me, of course, but I do receive visits from good friends of mine from the court who keep me wonderfully well informed. There is a great friend of mine here, in this room, at this very moment, as a matter of fact. This is my good friend, Albert K. This is his nephew, Joseph K. This is the chief clerk of the court.
How do you do?
How'd you do?
How do you do?
I must say, it seems to me we might take advantage of the chief clerk's presence to ask his advice in the matter of your case.
A heaven-sent opportunity. Heaven sent.
If I can be of any assistance.
Splendid. Let us draw up chairs.
I'll see what's going on.
It's all right. I just threw a plate against the wall to bring you out.
Oh.
Come here. In here. I thought you'd come to me without me having to get you out. You couldn't keep your eyes off me in the bedroom, could you? Yet you kept me waiting.
I had to listen to the old men rambling on. Couldn't just run off without an excuse.
The fact is, you didn't like me. And you probably still don't like me, even now. Do you want to know what my name is?
What is it?
Leni. Call me Leni. Can't you think of anything else except your trial?
I'm not sure I think about it enough.
I've heard you're too inflexible.
Who said that?
Don't be so inflexible. There's no way you can defend yourself against this court. You have to admit your guilt. That's all. Make a full confession as soon as you can. That's the only way you can escape from them. And I'm going to help you. But you have to say my name first.
Leni.
It's nice.
And if I don't confess my guilt, then you won't be able to help me.
No. I won't be able to help you. But you don't want my help at all, do you? You are obstinate. And you won't listen to reason, aren't you? You are obstinate, aren't you? I've got a physical defect. Feel it?
Extraordinary. What a pretty little paw.
You've kissed me. Now you belong to me. Come whenever you want.
How could you do it? You realize the damage you've done to your case. You sneak off with that dirty little whore who is obviously his mistress. You stay away for hours, and we're all left sitting there. Your uncle, your lawyer, the clerk of the court, a man who has complete control over your case as it stands at present. They are polite, they're diplomatic. They don't mention it, they spare my feelings, but finally, they fall silent and we are all left sitting there, looking at each other.
And may I say, in all humility, that you are fortunate in your choice of lawyer. I have excellent contacts, and I have already had a number of discussions with, I must concede, limited success. Some officials have expressed favorable opinions. Others, much less favorable. The chief clerk of the court, of course, to whom you behave so unwisely, refuses for the time being to be at all moved by your plight. But on the whole, I would say the outlook is moderately cheery. Nothing is totally lost. And if we can win over the clerk of the court to our side, we can await subsequent developments without any qualms.
I propose that I write a short account of my life. A survey of my life from every conceivable angle, recalling the minutest actions and events. An onerous task, I agree, but I believe it should be done, and that the advantages of such a defense are indisputable. I intend to hand this defense into the court myself.
What you say is madness. Absolute madness.
There's a painter called Titorelli. He paints for the court. He paints the judges. Go to see him.
I've been waiting for 10 minutes.
Are you looking for me? Come in. Come in. Come in. No. Hey, hey, hey. I'm the painter, Titorelli.
You seem to be very popular.
Ah, those girls. They're a damn nuisance. They get everywhere. Last night I found one of them under my bed.
Titorelli, can we come in now?
No.
What about me? Just me.
A girl called Leni gave me your name.
I know Leni.
She says you are trusted by the court.
I certainly am trusted by the court. She's quite right. I take it you're an accused man.
Yes, I am.
And you'd like some help from me?
If that's possible.
Let me ask you a question. Are you innocent?
Yes. I am completely innocent.
I see. Well, if you're innocent, the whole thing's very simple.
Is it?
Yes. Yes, of course. But you are definitely innocent.
Definitely.
Well, that's the main thing.
But I understand that once the court has made an indictment, it is firmly convinced that the accused is guilty and can be budged from that conviction only with great difficulty.
With great difficulty? Can't be budged at all. The court can never be budged.
Titorelli, is he going to go soon?
Are you going to paint him? Don't paint him. He's so ugly.
Keep quiet. If you don't keep quiet, I'll throw you all down the stairs. The girls belong to the court, too.
Oh, do they?
You don't seem to know very much about the court, do you? But since you're innocent, it doesn't matter. I can get you off by myself.
How? You said yourself the court can never be budged.
Not head on, no. But it's different behind the scenes. In the corridors. In this room, for example. You see, I know them all. Well, not all of them, but quite a few. I inherited this post. My father was the court painter before me. It's a position that's handed on from father to son. And every judge wants to be painted just like the grand old judges were in the old days. And there's no one else who can do that except me. Do you understand?
So your position is unassailable.
Unassailable. Now, our aim is to get you acquitted, right? So I have to ask you first what kind of acquittal you want. There are three possibilities. Actual acquittal, ostensible acquittal, and indefinite postponement. Actual acquittal is naturally the best, but I don't have the slightest influence on that kind of verdict. No one has. And to be frank, I have to tell you that I've never come across a single case of actual acquittal in my whole life.
Then let's stop talking about actual acquittal. Tell me about the two other courses.
Ostensible acquittal and indefinite postponement. Why don't you take your jacket off? You look hot.
Yes, it's unbearable. Can't you open a window?
It won't open. But lots of air comes through the cracks.
I'll take off my jacket.
He's taken off his jacket! He's taken off his jacket! He's taking off his jacket!
Oh, shut up! Right. Let's take ostensible acquittal first. What happens is this. I write out a statement of your innocence. With this statement, I do the rounds of the judges.
Will they believe you?
Well, not every judge will believe me, but once I get a sufficient number of judges to countersign the statement, I take it to the judge who is actually conducting your trial. This judge has the guarantee of a number of his colleagues, and so he can order the acquittal with an easy mind, and you walk out of the court a free man.
A free man?
Yeah, but only ostensibly free. You see, the difference between actual and ostensible acquittal can be demonstrated in a purely external way. With actual acquittal, all the documents are set aside. They vanish. The trial is deleted, as it were. With ostensible acquittal, the court records remain in circulation. So one day, some judge or other comes across them, looks through them, realizes the charge is still valid, and orders an immediate arrest.
And the trial begins again?
The trial begins again. But there's always the chance of obtaining another ostensible acquittal.
But that second acquittal isn't final.
No, it's ostensible. It can be followed by a third arrest and a third acquittal, a fourth arrest, a fourth acquittal, and so on ad infinitum. So, how do you like the sound of ostensible acquittal?
Tell me about the other one.
Indefinite postponement. That consists in preventing the trial from advancing beyond its earliest stages.
To achieve this, the defendant and his helper must stay in constant contact with the court. You mustn't lose sight of the case for a moment. You have to keep the case revolving in the same small circle. You must submit yourself for regular interrogation. Visit all the judges who can influence your own. Keep the case from progressing, you see, by acting with unswerving persistence and vigilance. But of course, there's no rest. There's no sleep. It can go on forever. You can never, as they say, drop your guard.
He's up, he's up, he's up.
Are you going? Is it the air? I'm so sorry. There's lots more I wanted to say to you. I've had to be quite brief, but I hope I've made myself understood.
Yes, yes.
Both methods have this in common. They prevent the accused man from being sentenced.
But they don't ensure any real acquittal.
You've grasped the crux of the matter.
You've been kind.
But you don't want to be pestered by those girls, do you? Use this door. Don't be afraid to climb over the bed. Everybody does it.
What's this? What's this?
This? It's the court offices. Why are you so surprised? I can't come any further, I'm afraid. Cheerio. Don't be too long thinking it over.
Do you work here?
I'm a client. I'm here on legal business.
She's your mistress, isn't she?
God, no.
What's your name?
Block. I'm a businessman.
Where's Leni? Where's she hiding?
She's probably gone to the kitchen to make soup for the lawyer.
Where's the kitchen? Take me there.
Good evening, Joseph.
Good evening. Who is this man?
Oh, he's just a block.
You were in your chemise. Is he your lover? Answer me!
Come into the study, and I'll explain everything.
No. Explain here. Is he your lover?
Joseph, you're not going to be jealous of Block. Trudy, I'm under suspicion. Say something.
Beats me how you can be jealous of me.
Yes, it beats me too.
Do you want to see the lawyer? Shall I announce you first? Or take him his soup first?
Announce me first. Take him his soup first.
Then I'll take him his soup first. The only trouble is, he may fall asleep. He never takes long to fall asleep after his soup.
What I have to say to him will keep him awake.
Well, the minute he's had his soup, I'll tell him you're here. Then I can have you back with me as soon as possible.
Go and give him his soup. Get on with it.
Do be nicer, please.
I've seen you before. Saw you in the court offices some time ago.
Oh, did you?
I was sitting in the passage when you went through.
Yes, I was there some time ago.
I'm there practically every day.
Tell me, do you remember that everyone stood up when I came in? Why did they do that? Did they think I was a judge?
No. No, not at all. We were standing up for the usher. We knew you were an accused man.
Oh. But then, perhaps my behavior struck you as arrogant.
On the contrary.
What do you mean?
Well, the court is full of superstitions, and one of these superstitions going the rounds is that you can tell from a defendant's face, particularly the outline of his lips, what the outcome of his case will be. And those people there on that day maintained that, judging by your lips, you were certain to be convicted, and pretty soon at that. So we didn't think you were arrogant. We thought you were deluded. And so we felt pity for you.
My lips? I can't see anything special about my lips. Can you?
Absolutely nothing at all.
Superstitious rubbish.
Aren't you sitting close together, you two? Like old pals?
What are you doing?
Cleaning him up. The lawyer's waiting for you. Why don't you go in? We've got to clean Block up for his bedtime.
Bedtime? What bedtime?
Block's bedtime. He often sleeps here, don't you?
He sleeps here?
Not everyone's like you, Joseph. Allowed in to see the lawyer any time they like. Look, it's 11 o'clock, and the lawyer's happy to see you. Block's not so lucky, are you? You know, sometimes I announce him, and he doesn't get in to see the lawyer until 3 days later. And if he's not on the spot when he's called for, he has to be announced all over again. That's why I've let him sleep here. Because it's even happened that the lawyer's rung for him in the middle of the night.
As time goes by, one becomes very dependent on one's lawyer.
How much time has gone by in your case?
5 years. It's been going on for 5 years now.
He loves sleeping here, don't you? Would you like to see his bedroom?
So you sleep in the maid's room?
That's right.
Get him to bed.
I hope you're not going to be in such a bad temper with the lawyer.
Bad temper? Not at all. I'm simply going to tell him that I'm dismissing him.
He's dismissing the lawyer. Oh, my God. You dismissing the lawyer. Oh, my God, he's dismissing... Oh, God.
I've been waiting for you.
I'm going in a moment.
I shan't let you in another time as late as this.
That suits me.
Sit down.
If you wish me to.
Did I see you lock the door?
Yes. That was because of Leni.
Is she pestering you? Did you come here tonight to see me for any particular reason?
Yes. I came to tell you that I'm taking my defense out of your hands as from today.
Do I understand you correctly?
I trust you do. I've been thinking about it for a long time. My decision is final. You'll get a chill.
Your uncle is a friend of mine. I have also become fond of you in the course of time. I admit it quite openly. I don't need to be ashamed of it.
Let me make myself clear. I believe it is necessary to take much more drastic measures in this case than have been taken up to now.
You are impatient.
No, it's not a matter of impatience. The case is closing in on me more and more. I am being slowly poisoned.
It is my impression that what has misled you into misjudging my legal assistance is that you have been treated too well. I'd like to show you how other accused men are treated. Perhaps you will manage to learn something from it. I'm going to send for Block now, so kindly unlock the door. Bring Block here.
Block, the lawyer wants you.
Is Block there?
At your service.
What do you want? Come at an inopportune moment.
Wasn't I called for?
Yes, you were called for, but you've come at an inopportune moment. You always do.
Want me to go away?
You may stay, as you're here. Just today, I was with the third judge. He's a friend of mine. And gradually got the conversation onto you. You want to know what he said?
Yes, please.
What in God's name are you doing?
I'm kneeling, Dr. Huld.
How has he been behaving himself today?
He's been quiet and industrious.
What's he been doing?
Well, so that he wouldn't disturb my work, I locked him in his room. And I peeked through the gap in the door every so often, and he was always kneeling on his bed reading the papers you gave him. He was reading all day. He was doing his best, I know he was. And it wasn't until 8 o'clock that I let him out to give him something to eat.
You're praising him. It makes it even more difficult for me to say what I have to say. What the judge said was not favorable.
Not favorable?
Not favorable.
But how can that be?
He didn't even even like it when I started to talk about Block. Don't talk to me about Block, he said. Well, he's my client, I said. You're wasting your time, the judge said. I said, of course, personally, he's quite awful. Manners are horrible and is dirty. But as far as organizing a legal case is concerned, he's irreproachable. I was exaggerating on purpose. But to no avail. I'm now forced to repeat what the judge then said. Block is cunning, he said. He knows how to drag his case out. But his ignorance is much greater than his cunning. What would he say, do you think, if he found out that his trial has not even begun yet? That the signal to begin it has not even been given?
Herr Kay, there's a telephone call for you.
Joseph Kay.
Herr Kay, this is Herr Diamond. From the bank.
Good evening, Herr Diamond.
You know, of course, the Italian firm, Citari.
I do, yes.
Their chairman is arriving here tonight on business. But he's very eager to see some of our art museums and monuments, that sort of thing, in the morning. I'd be so grateful to you if you would act as his guide. I mean, you know about art, and you speak Italian. Could you possibly spare a couple of hours?
Of course, Herr Diamond.
Wonderful. He wants an early start. 8 o'clock, suit you?
Certainly.
Thank you so much. I'll see you in the reception room.
Signor Rossi, Joseph Kay. Joseph Kay, Signor Rossi.
Molto piacere.
Piacere mio. Signor Rossi has just been telling me that he doesn't actually have as much time as he'd hoped. He'll have to restrict his sightseeing. I've suggested you simply show him around the cathedral. Do you think that's a good idea?
Yes, indeed.
He has an appointment now, so he'll meet you at the cathedral at 10 o'clock. Is that convenient?
Of course. I'm very grateful to you. I look forward immensely to see you at the cathedral at 10 o'clock. A tra poco allora.
I'm also very grateful to you. But simply confining things to the cathedral won't make it so demanding, will it? It's a very important client, as you know.
Which would you say is the most reliable guide to the cathedral?
This one.
Thank you. How much is this?
1 krona.
Thank you. What do you want?
You are Joseph K.
Yes.
You're an accused man.
Yes, so I've been informed.
And you are the man I'm looking for. I am the prison chaplain.
Oh, are you?
I had you summoned here to have a talk with you.
No, that's not accurate. I came here to show an Italian round the cathedral.
Keep to the point. What's that you have in your hand? Is it a prayer book?
No. It's a guidebook to this cathedral.
Put it down. You know that your case is going badly.
I have that impression.
How do you think it will end?
I don't know. Do you?
No. But I fear it will end badly. Your case may not get beyond the lower court. You are considered to be guilty.
But I am not. And anyway, how can any man be called guilty? We're all human beings, aren't we? One human being is just like another.
That's true. But that's how all guilty men speak.
So you're prejudiced against me, too?
No, I'm not prejudiced against you.
Thank you. But people are prejudiced against me. My position is becoming more and more difficult.
You don't seem to understand the essential facts. The verdict does not come all at once. Proceedings gradually merge into the verdict.
So, that's how it is.
What do you plan to do next?
Get more help.
You ask for too much help from other people, especially women. Don't you see? That is not the kind of help you need.
Oh, I don't know. Women have great power. And this court is obsessed by women. Show an examining magistrate an attractive woman in the distance, and he'll knock over his table and the defendant in order to get his hands on her. Are you angry with me? Perhaps you don't realize the kind of court you're serving. I'm only telling you what I've observed. I didn't mean to offend you.
Can't you see what is going to happen to you?
Can't you see what is staring you in the face?
Won't you come down here? You haven't got to preach a sermon. Can you come down?
Yes. Yes, I can come down now. I had to speak to you first from a distance, because you see, I'm quite easily influenced. I tend to forget my duty.
Can you spare me a little more time?
As much as you need.
You're being very kind to me. I appreciate it. You're an exception among those who belong to the court. I feel I can speak freely to you. I trust you more than any of them.
Don't delude yourself.
How am I deluding myself?
You're deluding yourself about the court. In the writings which preface the law, it says about this delusion, before the law stands a doorkeeper. A man from the country comes up to this doorkeeper and begs for admission to the law. But the doorkeeper tells him that he cannot grant him admission now. The man ponders this and then asks if he will be allowed to enter later. Possibly, the doorkeeper says, but not now. Since the door leading to the law is standing open, as always, and the doorkeeper steps to one side, the man looks through the door. And seeing this, the doorkeeper laughs and says, "If it attracts you so much, go on and try to get in without my permission. But you must realize that I am powerful. I am only the lowest doorkeeper. At every hall, there is another doorkeeper, each one more powerful than the last. Even I cannot bear to look at the third one." The man from the country had not expected difficulties like this, for he thinks surely the law is meant to be accessible to everyone, always. But when he looks more closely at the doorkeeper in his fur coat with his great sharp nose and his long, thin, black tartar beard, he decides it is better to wait until he receives permission to enter. The doorkeeper gives him a stool and allows him to sit down to one side of the door. And there he sits, day after day, year after year. During all these long years, the man watches the doorkeeper almost continuously. He forgets the other doorkeepers. This first one seems to be the only obstacle between him and admission to the law. During the first years, he curses his ill luck aloud. But later, when he gets old, he only grumbles to himself. He becomes childish. And since he has been scrutinizing the doorkeeper so closely for years that he can identify even the fleas in the doorkeeper's fur collar, he begs these fleas to help him to change the doorkeeper's mind. But in the end, his eyes grow dim, and he can no longer tell whether it is really getting darker around him, or whether it is just his eyes deceiving him. But then he glimpses in the darkness a radiance glowing inextinguishably from the door of the law. He isn't going to live much longer now. Before he dies, all his experiences during the whole period of waiting merge in his head into one single question, which he has not yet asked the doorkeeper. As he can no longer raise his stiffening body, He beckons the doorkeeper over. The doorkeeper has to bend down low to him, for the difference in size between them has changed very much to the man's disadvantage. What is it you want to know now, then? Asks the doorkeeper. You are insatiable. All men are intent on the law, says the man. But why is it that in all these many years, no one other than myself has asked to enter through this door? The doorkeeper realizes that the man is nearing his end and that his hearing is fading. And in order to make himself heard, he bellows at him. No one else could gain admittance through this door, because this door was intended only for you. I shall now go and shut it.
The doorkeeper deceived the man.
Don't be too hasty.
It's obvious. The doorkeeper didn't tell the man the truth until it was too late.
He wasn't asked the question until then. And remember, he was only a doorkeeper.
But he had power, and he used it to destroy the man. He's a criminal. He should have been dismissed.
You've missed the point. The scripture is unalterable.
Aren't we near the main entrance?
No, we're a long way away. Why? Do you want to go now?
Yes, of course I want to go. I have to go. I'm a senior clerk at a bank. They're expecting me. I only came here to show a business associate from abroad around the cathedral.
Well then, go.
I don't think I can find my way alone in the dark.
Just keep to the wall on your left. Keep right along that wall. You'll come to a door.
Wait. Please, wait.
I'm waiting.
Don't you want to hear anything more from me?
No.
But you were being so kind to me, explaining things to me. Now you're letting me go as if you cared nothing about me.
But it was you who said you had to go.
Yes, you must understand that.
But you must understand what I am also.
You're the prison chaplain.
Precisely. That means I belong to the court. Why should I want anything from you? The court doesn't want anything from you. It receives you when you come. It dismisses you when you go.
You've come for me. So they send old ham actors for me. They're trying to get rid of me on the cheap. What theater are you playing at?
Theater?
Oh, well. Let's get on with it. Why the hell do they have to send you, of all people? That's it. I won't go any further. You're gonna have a hard job of it, you know? Yes. Yes. That's absolutely right. All I can do now, you see, all I can do now is to keep my mind calm and discriminating. I'm not going to leave this life like a raging idiot. Why should I? How can I put it? I don't want people to say of me that at the beginning of my case, I wanted it to finish, and at the end of it, I wanted it to start all over again, do I? Do you follow? I don't want that to be said. And frankly, I'm very grateful that you two half-dumb imbeciles have been sent to escort me. I'm grateful that it's been left to me to tell myself all that needs to be said.
One moment.
like